Hi everyone, I'm Vic from Three Root English Club. Today I'd like to share a new story about how to change your life. I'll talk about three new words, two facts, and one reason why I like this news. Let's get started. First, here are three new words that I learned. The first one is loop, which means a repeated cycle of actions or events. For example, I often get stuck in a loop of checking my phone before bed. The second one is self-image, which means the way a person sees and feels about their personality, achievements, and value. For example, many young people use different methods to improve their self-image. The third one is fear of being missed, which means a fear of being or looking average. For example, fear of being missed can stop us from taking action. Now, here are two interesting facts from the news. First, feeling stuck doesn't mean you are broken. It may be because your brain is caught in a loop of unhelpful habits. These habits include overthinking, fear of looking average, mental tiredness, a weak self-image, and waiting for the perfect time to start. Second, each of these five stages makes it harder to move forward. Overthinking feels productive, but it leads to no action. Fear of being missed stops people from starting. Tiredness can look like laziness, but it may mean you need to rest. If you see yourself as someone who never finishes things, you may start acting that way. And waiting for the right moment can become an excuse not to start. Okay, and the way out of this is through action. Even small, imperfect steps can help break the loop. You don't need to have more talent. You need to do something now, not later. That is how you create change in your life. Finally, I like to share why I like this news. I like this news because it shows why people feel stuck and reminds us that one small action can help us move forward. Okay, that's all for my news summary today. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.